The objective of this lesson is to calculate smaller units of measure to larger units of measure. This lesson reviews conversion and introduces the idea that measurements can be converted to a smaller unit as well as to a larger unit. What is everything we know about a yardstick? We know that we can use it to measure length in inches or feet. We know it's 36 inches long. We also know it's 3 feet long. If 1 yard equals 3 feet, how many feet would 2 yards and 3 yards be? How can larger units be converted to smaller units? We might use a repeated addition to find out. If 1 yard is 3 feet, 2 yards would be 3 plus 3, or 6 feet, and 3 yards would be 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 9 feet. We could also use multiplication. If 1 yard is 3 feet, then 3 yards must be 3 times 3, or 9 feet. What other units could feet be converted to? How about inches? How about miles? This year, students will be converting units from smaller units to larger units, but also convert larger ones to smaller ones. Let's try this with the following problem. 3 classes participated in track and field events, but recorded their best measurements differently. Who wins first, second, and third place for each event? Looking at these results, it's difficult to determine the winners because the distances aren't shown in the same units. What would we need to do in order to know who wins each event? Let's convert all of the measures into similar units like those recorded with Class A. First, who won the long jump? Class A used feet and inches, so let's convert Class B and Class C's measurements to those units. For Class B, the first unit is 4 yards. If 1 yard equals 3 feet, then 4 yards equals 4 times 3, or 12 feet. So Class B's long jump was 12 feet 35 inches. Can the 35 inches of their jump be converted also? Let's try drawing a model to help us understand this. Let's try a number line. If 1 foot equals 12 inches, then one jump of 12 inches is 1 foot. Another 12 inches is 24 inches, or 2 feet. Another 12 inches is 36 inches, or 3 feet. Since we were just converting 35 inches, not 36, then 35 inches is 3 feet minus 1 inch, or 2 feet, 11 inches. To convert from a larger to smaller unit, like yards to feet, we use multiplication. Is there an operation we could use to convert a smaller unit to a larger one? Since division is the opposite of multiplication, perhaps division could be used. For our problem, we could divide 35 inches by 12 inches. We get 2 with a remainder of 11, so yes, that is the same answer. So Class B's long jump was 12 feet plus 2 feet, 11 inches, or 14 feet, 11 inches. What about Class C's jump of 173 inches? If 1 foot equals 12 inches, then let's divide 173 inches by 12 to find out how many feet that is. 173 inches equals 14 feet and 5 inches. Comparing Class A's total, Class B's total, and Class C's total, now it's easy to see that Class B was first place, Class C was second place, and Class A was third place. Let's compare the times for the 1,500-meter race. We will need to make some conversions in order to get similar units shown in Class A's time. Class B's time was 5 minutes and 232 seconds. We know there are 60 seconds in a minute. To convert from a smaller unit to a larger unit, we need to divide, or we need to find how many groups of 60 seconds are in 232. Let's use a number line. 0 to 60 is one group. 60 to 120 is another group. 120 to 180 is another group. 180 to 240 is another group. Because 232 is 8 less than 240, then 232 is equal to 3 minutes with 52 seconds left over. Class B's time is 5 minutes plus 3 minutes and 52 seconds, or 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Now let's look at Class C's time of 553 seconds. We need to find how many groups of 60 are in 553. We know that 60 times 9 is 540. we can see the difference between 540 and 553 is 13. So 553 seconds is the same as 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Now it's easy to determine the winners. Class A's time was 9 minutes 5 seconds, Class B's time 8 minutes 52 seconds, and Class C's time was 9 minutes and 13 seconds. The objective of this lesson was to convert smaller units of measure to larger units of measure. We met this objective by converting feet to inches and converting minutes to seconds in real-world problems.